Hi, welcome to my room. It's cooled down a lot here, which is nice. I'm able to wear a turtleneck, but the sun is still the Arizona sun and it's quite hot. So I'm leaving my sunshades up for us in the back. That way we don't melt. Anyway, I have been settled here in Quartzsite for a few weeks now, and I'm excited to tell you, number one, I love it. Number two, I finally got a P.O. box. As you may or may not know, I love writing letters. I started sending out letters to my patrons on my Patreon, I don't know, maybe like a year ago now, and it's one of my favorite things ever. So now, if you're my Patreon and I send you a letter, you can send me one back. And obviously, anyone can send me letters, and I love receiving letters and newspaper clippings, anything you want to send. But the probability that I will be able to respond to everyone who sends me something is very small. So that's why my Patreons have first priority. But the option is there for those who don't know what exactly Quartzsite is. Quartzsite is a town in Arizona that is made up of almost 100% nomads or people who live mobily. I've driven around this entire town multiple times now and I have rarely seen a house. It's quite a small town, but as far as I know, everyone lives in some type of mobile dwelling, whether it's an RV or a van or an SUV or a car. People are nomadic here, which is really nice because as any nomad knows, when you're traveling the country, you can sometimes feel like an outsider, feel like everybody is going back to their homes or judging you for not being in a home. But here, everyone is the same. There's a pretty strong community feel. Every single time I go into town to get groceries, even though this is my first winter here, I see somebody that I know and we end up having a conversation literally every single time. Also, my personal experience, every single person that I've met here is really friendly. It's pretty easy to strike up conversations with people. It's very easy to, I feel like, make friends here. There are RV parks you can live at, there are free campsites you can live at, and then there are LTVAs, which is long-term visitor association. I don't know, but it's where you pay a fee and there is water you can fill up. They have dump stations and there are pit toilets scattered around. Everybody lives in basically one of those three options and it's awesome. So what's been going on over here? Well, we had a crazy storm sweep through here in Quartzsite. It's been like 100 degrees and all of a sudden, oh my gosh, look at that, we're about to start feeling the wrath of God out here. Look at those clouds.
Oh, yeah, we went down a little far.
I don't know.
I don't know. This might just go drop down in there.
Yeah.
Different road.
Nope.
Nope, we're not going to do this one either.
We did it! The good news is after the crazy storm left, it took all the crazy hot weather with it. And since it finally cooled off, we decided, let's go to Mexico.
Queso.
Queso. That was a lot of fun. We had great food and it was an interesting experience walking around and I want to go back. We have an outdoor shower here that Dave built, which has been a godsend, especially in the warmer weather. But since it is now getting colder, we all were together, everybody in camp, and we put in an enclosure around it. So now it's fully contained and oh my gosh. Taking an outdoor shower and getting to be completely naked because you're covered and no one can see is like probably top 10 experiences of life right now. Showers are a hot commodity out here in the desert since a lot of people do live mobily. Not everyone has a rig that has a shower in it, so I'm really thankful that we don't have to drive into town every week and pay because showers have gotten really expensive out here. Last year at Arco, showers were $7. This year they're $14. It's nice to just be able to walk outside the van and go for a shower. And thank you to Dave for that. Speaking of inventions that have made my life so much more convenient, I don't think I ever told you guys, but I have a fridge now. So I currently have a little 15-liter 12-volt car fridge from Astro AI. And what's cool about this fridge is this was actually my first ever free review product offered to me. So Astro AI reached out to me probably like a year ago when I had, I don't know, maybe 5,000 subscribers. I was still living in my car and they were like, hey, we'd like to send you a fridge. And I was like, that's so cool. Except I lived in a car, a compact car at that. So I had no room for it. I had to decline. And then a year later, I was still looking for a really small fridge. And so I think that it's cool. Now, a year later, I can be like, hey, I'm all grown up now and I can accept the fridge. Having cold food and drinks has been a game changer. I can eat way more food, I can eat more healthy food, and it was really a godsend as well when the weather was hot. Having cold water, oh, very badly needed during 96-degree weather in a van. So anyway, yeah, my cute little fridge, you know, kind of saved my life, no biggie. Yeah, I'll link it in the description. It's worked very well for me. Obviously, you've seen that I keep my real food in there and had it for months now, and so far so good. It's a little windy out today, so hopefully it doesn't affect the audio too much. But there's this little spot kind of by our camp that I think is interesting. Never seen anything like this out here on state land, especially in an LTVA. So we're gonna check it out. So here it is. I think they were calling it the Breaking Bad meth lab because it looks kind of like it. There's a burnt up car here, as well as a nice I lost flag in the background. It's kind of sad because, you know, somebody maybe lost everything, or maybe they were trying to burn it. We don't know. I thought it might be cool to rummage around and look for stuff in here, but that's probably one of the worst ideas I've ever had. Definitely not gonna look through any of that. Whew. Back to that was a hike. I need water. Desert sun. Okay, here are my people. They were gone earlier, but I think they're back, so let's do a little introduction, shall we? Gifts from Lori today. She just gave me this cute little cast iron pan, and she's blowing up this inflatable lounge that I'm about to test out. Oh, this is comfy.
You got little pockets over here?
These are gonna come in really handy this winter. Yeah, it feels like it. Oh yeah, this is awesome.
You know, that'd be good if we had a flood down there.
Take some air out and just have it short for like a little chair.
Thank you, Lori. You recording me?
No, I took a picture.
Oh, I was gonna say, I'm recording me, recording you. Yeah, this is Dave. This is Dennis in the back. Dennis, say a fun fact.
I think just watching you in that little recliner deal kind of looks fun.
Okay, I'll take it. Is that a true fact?
That's a fact.
All right, we got some knowledge from Dave dropped on us right now. Than any other thing at all?
Mosquitoes kill more humans than any other animal.
Wow. All right, well now we know for sure. Google said.
Another fun fact is it is a really beautiful day out here today.
It's perfect right now.
Not perfect because it's still chilly. We're wearing long sleeves.
That's true. That's true. That's true. Lori's in the background, but she's off duty today. She's very famous, so she can only be on camera sometimes. Only very special reasons. I'm just kidding. Y'all want to see what was in this bag in my fridge from earlier? I'll show you. Some cubes of cheese. Maybe I was the mouse after all. My insides are gonna pay dearly for this.